Hello my dear students, welcome back to another video of class 7, and today I'm going to teach science of class 7 and we will take up new lesson. So before starting the lesson, let me help you to recall what you have learned in lower classes or previous class, which will help you to understand today's topic. So in order to remind you why running makes a person breathe fast or faster. Lamjen jela kanda source yam kanna holi si kai marang no. So why running makes a person breathe faster? Masi so yam kan holi si kai maram gino higher mina so hamaga di sung soy de mari lena mani breathing mani lena re breathing si kai gong mari lene breathing is a part of respiration. Masi topic C, respiration in organism. Masi topic C kai na respiration in organism. So the name of today's lesson is respiration in organisms. Lesson number 10, page number 108. Respiration in organisms. Respiration in organisms. So in this particular lesson we have 7 subtopics, and today we will discuss only 3 subtopics. Subtopic 3 ni yaw isi pull up na 7 subtopics ni ahum khatang asi nei nagani. So let's take up the first topic, that is why do we respire. The name of first topic is why do we respire. Respiration to isi kai marang gino. So organisms are made up of small microscopic units called cells. Chapter 2 the koi tamgre and matter bu saglai basi small c unit c atom ne hare adumaina living organism bu saglai basi kwaidi apik basi microscopic unit c cell ne tamgre koi chapter 2 a cell is the smallest structural and functional unit of an organism. Cell is a structural and functional. Structural and functional. Functional unit of an organism. This is okay. Smallest structural and functional unit of organisms. Each cell of an organism performs certain functions. Each cell khudimak function manade cell khudimak of an organism performs certain function certain function khudam na function z nutrition or then transport or transportation will be, then excretion will be a function C. Excretion will be a then reproduction will be function C. Cell kudimagi magi function among noin lejay madugi function C cell karana nutrition ki oibi karana transport ki oibi karana excretion ki oibi karana reproduction ki oibi. To perform these functions, the cell needs energy. Masigi to perform this function, masigi taboksi tongnabagi damakta perform tongna taboksi pangthoknabagi damakta cell si energy sangi. Cell needs energy. Aduna living organism bu sagatli ba smallest unit cell si agi function mayam to thabak si mayam to godaba lei masigi thabak sing si to bada energy sangi hai ko masi question si masigi energy si kai de gi lakke when you ne do si masigi energy si kai de gi lakke hai ne. The food that we eat has stored energy. The food that we eat has stored energy, which is released during respiration. When the energy had stored energy, the energy must release. The stored release during respiration. Respiration to the masigi in story when sari basinjak yauriba energy pitori. And why do we respire the energy from nobody? When sari basinjak the store energy of the masikaram can the release to we had the respiration the release to pitori. So the breathing the last, breathing the woman da when oxygen oxygen carbon dioxide pitopa. The air we breathe in is transported to all parts of the body. Bring the woman oxygen oxygen carbon dioxide when the air which the air which is the air we breathe the air we breathe the air we breathe is transported to all parts of the body. Transport on third kaida all parts of the body. Transported to all parts of the body and ultimately to its cell. And ultimately to its cell. Cell kudimata lunyawan. Then oxygen in the air, masigi nusiside yauriba oxygen zina. Oxygen in the air helps in the breakdown of food. Masigi oxygen zina. When chari chinjaksi thugairani having breakdown toni. Breakdown of food. The process of breakdown of food in the cell, sigi nusitte yauriba sigi nusitte yauriba oxygen si ka anga saigi chinjak te yaw hon sari chinjak te yauriba store energy machine chinjak si ga adi food si mon breakdown to ni adu masida breakdown thugai ba matam da energy bitore. Release of energy. So the breakdown of food, the process of breakdown of food in the cell with the release of energy is called cellular respiration. Masi breakdown of food cell that we have in cellular respiration. We have cellular respiration takes place in the cells of an organism. Cell that we have. So in the cell, the food is broken down into carbon dioxide, water using oxygen. When breakdown of glucose occurs with the use of oxygen, it is called aerobic respiration. Nakoina sari bachinjaksi samna have the carbohydrates si sasalaba matungda digest tarakanda glucose olani masigi glucose si oxygen ga pullakanda masigi glucose si oxygen ga pullakanda ke pithorani carbon dioxide pithorani water pithorani aduga energy pithorani. And glucose in presence of oxygen the breakdown to we have oxygen yarogadi masigi respiration sibo koina aerobic respiration ko. oxygen yausina akoina aerobic respiration ko aerobic respiration respiration si oxygen yaudu sulai so ire like the high food can also be broken down without using oxygen yaudragadi madu akoina anaerobic respiration ko machine product su khena ni dudi glucose oxygen yaudru say in absence of oxygen yaudrugadi akoina masibu anaerobic respiration kawi masida akoina fangdisi carbon dioxide pangani energy phangani plus alcohol phangu water yaudrugadi alcohol carbon dioxide energy alcohol oina phangi so oxygen yaudaba sibu akoina oxygen yaudaba respiration sibu anaerobic respiration ko aerobic respiration anaerobic respiration haidi respiration haibadi energy phangi si respiration ni energy pithorok possible respiration kawi masida anaerobic to energy pithoi aerobic to energy pithoi tabudabu amadana in presence of oxygen oiba amana in absence of oxygen oiba product to khenare manari se carbon dioxide ka energy gidi manare by product amadana water oiba amadana alcohol oiba so in absence of oxygen glucose breaks down into alcohol and carbon dioxide kudam oina haibada yeast gumsi that can yeast can survive in absence of air oxygen nushid yaudun himba oxygen yaudun himba ngambusu anaerobes ko our muscles is human body da haiga our muscle cells can also respire anaerobically but only a short time atang muscles anaerobically respire to bungami but for a short time when there is a temporary deficient of oxygen muscle as a deficiency of oxygen what la kanda temporary having yam walli sini during heavy exercise to matamda heavy exercise kudamane pese during heavy exercise respiration takes place in the muscle cells to fulfill the demand of energy anaerobic respiration during heavy exercise energy is running cycling will be walking running will be but the demand for energy is high heavy exercise to matamda energy si aduki mati changi but the supply of oxygen to produce the energy is limited aduna anaerobic respiration si muscle the thoi for a short time when there is a temporary deficiency of oxygen si yamna later kanda example heavy exercise to matamda madu running oibi walking oibi cycling oibi demand of energy is high high energy yam changi bisa oxygen supply of oxygen is limited oxygen di what aduna maram odina muscle cell the anaerobic respiration thokani to fulfill the demand of energy energy demand na energy demand hengalakuni energy di pi de adawni anaerobic respiration thokani muscle and glucose to dinga sai kai hai in absence of oxygen yaudrugadi temporary akhoi muscle da adu itaragadi lactic acid ka energy ga phangi khoi muscle masigi lactic acid si hengala kanda khoi cramps and lactic ko to lactic acid deposition to kan lactic so the cramps occur when muscle cells respire anaerobically lactic acid ki deposition je hengalak taragadi lactic pakhot palani. So the partial breakdown of glucose produces lactic acid. The accumulation of lactic acid causes muscle cramps. And masigi lactic acid si sujum hengla agadi kong lactic pakhot pato. So in order to relieve from cramps tigi relief pan yai taragadi hot water bath hot water bath or a massage. Hot water bath massage to oxygen hot water bath or massage improves circulation of blood. Hot water massage to taragadi ising asabada kong thamaga nan bakhotpa tawragadi blood ki circulation je hengal e chain bi je hengal e oxygen finally as a result the supply of oxygen hengal oxygen to the muscle cell increases. E the yaw the oxygen si and hot water massage tawragadi asagi circulation of e ki chain bi keno si hengal halaga sa e the yaw oxygen to phangna supply of oxygen muscle cell increases. The increase in the supply of oxygen hengalapuna mara moidana lactic acid to amuk break down doraga carbon dioxide ka water on giri. So lactic acid na mara moidana cramp lactic pa tobusi mana kadorani hot water massage doragadi blood circulation hengalani blood circulation hengalak pahidi oxygen supply hengalani oxygen supply hengalak taragadi masigi lactic acid si carbon dioxide ka water ka on karni break down to. So the lactic acid break down into carbon dioxide and water. So next is breathing. So breathing is a part of respiration. Breathing hai di oxygen loction ba carbon dioxide thalo. Breathing. So breathing means taking in air rich in oxygen and giving out air rich in carbon dioxide with the help of respiratory organs. And breathing taking in air rich in oxygen. Oxygen lotion ba carbon dioxide pithok. With the help of respiration. Respiration ni mating. The respiration didi ke dorani akoi no honjali oxygen si sizinaraga glucose ko pulaga energy on thokrani aduga madugi reaction du da carbon dioxide ne water ne energy ne pithori madugi carbon dioxide to pithor. Aduna respiration gi mating na respiration the oxygen changi carbon dioxide pithori. Masidi respiration the changi oxygen respiration the pithori ba carbon dioxide chini. Daka oxygen the pithori ba carbon dioxide chinga sai respiration gi process tane ba hasa. Respiration gi process in mara moidinani akoi oxygen loksal ba carbon dioxide pithori. And breathing is a part of respiration. So breathing means taking in air rich in oxygen and giving out air rich in carbon dioxide with the help of respiratory organs. With the help of respiration, so high. With the help of respiratory organs. With the help of respiratory organs. Respiratory organs ki mating na like the high respiratory organs ki mating na oxygen loction ba carbon dioxide pithok. So the taking in of air rich in oxygen into the body is called inhalation. Masi oxygen air rich in oxygen lotion sor honjan bahai tare inhalation kawi. Sor honjan basina inhalation kawi sor hondok basina exhalation kawi. Exhalation. So honjan basina inhalation and giving out of air rich in carbon dioxide hondokiba. Carbon dioxide is known as exhalation. It is a continuous process which goes on all the time and throughout the life of an organism. So the number of times a person breathes in a minute is termed as breathing rate. Breathing rate hai taragadi the number of times a person breathes in a minute amada sor kyam holi habsibu is termed as the breathing rate. Actually, you're going to breathing rate kawi. The number of times a person breathes in a minute amada sor kyam holi habsibu is termed as the breathing rate kawi. Okay, na? Whenever a person needs extra energy is a hand pamo. I chain no so already. He or she breathes faster. The source yam kan no hongani. As a result, more oxygen is supplied to our cells. So yam kan no holadi oxygen supply si yam pangnabani. It speeds up the breakdown of food and more energy is released. Energy yam pangani. In physical activity, heavy work to organda. Chain mukhotpa ko heavy exercise to matamda ngasai su high energy si demand yam lay energy demand si kai de la ko no respiration de la ko respiration de oxygen jangni na oxygen su yam dagar wani oxygen si yam dagar wani ne so hom ji ga dawani he or she breathe faster so hom yam kan no holani so si yam kan no holadi oxygen hengalani a breakdown of the foot hengalani. Breakdown of foot. So see the again. So see I'm gonna hold lagadi oxygen hengalani. Oxygen hengaladi breakdown of foot hengalani. Breakdown of foot hengaladi energy ju hengalani. Aduna koina heavy exercise to mutan so I'm gonna hold isi kai marang ino hayadi oxygen hengaladi breakdown of food hengaladi energy hengalani. At the breakdown of food hengala agadi sunjo shoydana heavy exercise hanaru matung di saglamani. Adana why do we feel hungry after a physical activity matung di saglami se kai gi maram gi no hayadi so yam kan hon ba oxygen yam chang pa food si energy da on thokiba food energy on thokramina food walani saglami. So last topic for today's lecture is how do we breathe? Excuse me. Last topic of today's lecture is how do we breathe? How do we breathe? So you will find this topic in page number 111. So normally we take in air through our nostril. Through our nostril. So when we inhale air, it passes through our nostril into the nasal cavity. The nasal cavity the changrani. From the nasal cavity, the air reaches our lungs through the windpipe. So the windpipe ki mating na physical lungs the changrani. So yana nostril, then nasal cavity, and with the help of windpipe ki mating na it reaches our lungs the changrani. Lungs are present in the chest cavity. Lungs se kai diya chest cavity. So in figure number 10.4, page number 112, the diagram the pyramid. Madasu yeng biro hena gyan tarani. Then this cavity is surrounded by the ribs on the sides. Masi cavity is surrounded by ribs and a large muscular seat called diaphragm forms the floor of the chest cavity. masigi chest cavity sigi khwaidai makha thangmusi chest cavity gi khwaidai makha thangmusi diaphragm ko yamni diaphragm. So a large muscular sheet called diaphragm forms the floor of the chest cavity. So breathing involves the movement of the diaphragm and the rib cage. Masigi rib cage siga masigi diaphragm sigi movement nani when breathing too. So I'll write down so that you can get the point. You will find this topic at page number 111, and one figure is also given in page number 112 where nasal spaces, oral cavity is shown, then pharynx have the tube going down the lungs and stomach have the both digestive and respiratory ni aduna koina chak jaring da wa nga di hari do di maram ni common noiba, then trachea, windpipe ni, and then lung sphere, rib cage sphere. Aduna breathing si koina khang du si kaino hai matam da kwadi maru point si breathing kamaina to we hai taragadi breathing involves the movement of the diaphragm and the rib cage. Diaphragm ka rib cage ka gi movement ne shore hole is, and diaphragm ka rib cage si yam na maru ere asi kamar diaphragm ka rib cage ka gi movement na kamaina shore hole no ha ri ngasi makha da pire. So during inhalation akona shore honjan ma matam inhalation is a high grade shore honjan madani taking in air rich of oxygen is called inhalation. Ribs move up, rib cage ka kaya sang ni high grade diaphragm, rib si moves up matakta, tabak si matakta kakhalani, and outwards, moves up and outwards mapanda. Diaphragm na moves down, diaphragm na moves down, diaphragm na makhada. If you want to understand by picture, you can find this in page number 113 in figure number 10.5. Figure number 10.5 ti yung biro inhalation haibaga exhalation haibaga figure diagram ani yarong nani manu do makha thangbada amuva line ma yawri do amuva line ma sang chingi do curve line, black curve line do madu diaphragm represent tawini. Madu inhalation dana mathak inhalation dana moves, inhalation dana makha kumdharak tabi. Aerobic mana inhalation dana makha da diaphragm moves back to the normal position, exhalation dana yengasi. So during inhalation shore honjan me matamda taking in air rich of oxygen, the rib moves up and outwards. Diaphragm sin makha da kumdharani na kadawani. This movement increases space in our chest cavity. Machine maram moidana space hengal halle. Space hengal labanina, and air rushes into the lungs. Lungs the ushi changrani. Space hengal lakuna maram moidana. So the lungs get filled with air. Rib cage moves up and outwards. Diaphragm moves down while in inhalation. Makhada diaphragm si makhada kumdhagrabanina space la ani. This movement this movement increases space in our chest cavity. Space hengala ani. Space hengala kuna maram moidine air rushes into the lungs and the lungs get filled with air. Mana shore honjan basida lungs nu si changrani. Kawana sang na do si hare, then exhalation of yengzi hondopa. Giving out air rich in carbon dioxide. Exhalation ni hai. So the lungs get during exhalation, ribs opposite ni ribs to na ribs move down, ribs move down, and inward, opposite within, down and inward, inwards, diaphragm to the hani position. Diaphragm moves up to its former position. Diaphragm is not up to its former position. Hani position former position, and then this reduces the size of the space together. Space. So this reduces the size of the chest cavity and air is pushed out of the lungs. Nusit to thokrani. Che nusit changani, sidana nusit thokrani. So horme matang ji ngasi breathing se kai change haba yamaru resi diaphragm change aduga rib sim change rib case sorry diaphragm ga rib case ki mating ni ko so holisi kamai no yeng so hon se ani ni li ulisi. Picture is also given in page number 113, figure number 10.5. Picture the yeng ga su yai maduda black color ki curve line yawridu diaphragm ni. Inhalation, exhalation. Inhalation dana rib cage moves up and outwards, diaphragm moves down. See the rib cage ka diaphragm ki movements na kaidawre space hengale halle in the chest cavity. Space hengale amni nusi changani lungs se filled with air. Masidana mo ribs ki movement ka diaphragm ki movement ka si exhalation dana inhalation ka pura opposite hoire space si handa halle. And the move diaphragm si hani position da chakhibani space se handara puna mara muidana air is pushed into her. So air is pushed out of the lungs. Air pushes into her lungs. So this movement in our body can be felt easily. So I think with this I'll summarize what we have learned today. The remaining topic will be discussed in the next class. So far when you discuss the so far we have learned that respiration is essential for survival of living organism. It releases energy for food. Respiration is essential for living organism. Energy requires energy for the survival, and for all living organisms require respiration. Oxygen, the oxygen we inhale is used to break down glucose into carbon dioxide and water. Energy is released in the process. Human being the oxygen si masina ngasai ko chinjak to break down to carbon dioxide water energy family respiration da. If the food is broken down with the help of oxygen yarogadi sini human gidi oxygen si dakar where energy from the respiration da akhoi honjaliba oxygen siga akhoi e de yariba natragna asagi akhoi honjaliba oxygen siga akhoi sai chargi chinjak tigi phangba glucose tuga glucose ko oxygen ga pullaga carbon dioxide water energy fange. So mine respiration da oxygen yawusi aerobic respiration kawi. Respiration da oxygen yawdragana anaerobic respiration kawi. So aerobic respiration and aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration is oxygen yawi respiration is aerobic respiration. Oxygen yawdragana anaerobic respiration. Yes, so breathing is a part of the respiration. Breathing the kai breathing so honma matamda masagi diaphragms ga rib cage ke movement na thon mane diaphragm amadi rib cage ke movement na breathing sangi sine sake hayaduna. Breathing involves the movement of the diaphragm and the rib cage, and inhalation, exhalation animata movement of diaphragm in reflex changi masida diaphragm ji amuna moves down amuna moves up to its former position. So with this I'll write down some questions for evaluation. Try to find the answers of these questions. Question number 1 is, why does an athlete breathe faster and deeper than usual and normal dagi yamna kanna after finishing the race? Lamjen chela kana lamjen chen be hel oibaga so yam kanna holidu kai maram gi no. So why does an athlete breathe faster and deeper than usual after finishing the race? Masi athlete natragasu as I know shudum anina sadu sudum highway sorry no you can't see la kan so he kan see la sana loira kan so kan holamani madu kai no han. Question number 2, aerobic amadi anaerobic respiration haidi karino ha. Aerobic amadi anaerobic respiration haidi karino ha. So question number 1 is, why does an athlete breathe faster and deeper than usual after finishing the race? And question number 2 is, aerobic respiration haidi karino anaerobic respiration haidi karino. So in order to find this question, in order to find the answers of these questions, you can watch this video again and again. Answer or you can take the reference of textbook also. You can even you can take the reference of study materials. Study materials thagravani madu study material to the yengasu yani. Aduna sai so home matang duni aerobic respiration breathing is a process of respiration hai breathing hai sina akoina so inhalation to exhalation to so honjin bo hondok pusine breathing ni masigi so hondok bo honjin ba tawrisi respiration ki part amani respiration tadi masigi so hondok honjin to matam jida ngasai changai bo oxygen du when energy rong do on tho ho go ni respiration dana adu the energy on tho ko si ngasai oxygen to involve to already aerobic madu ki matang da hai gre oxygen yaw bo yaw do matang da hai gre then energy ja phoi sari o sinjak si dagi energy on tho ko do ni ha bi hai gre. So try to find the answers. I'm repeating it again. Try to find the answers of these questions which I have given as a part of evaluation. And not only this lecture, I have given a question in every lecture, evaluation question in every lecture. But the evaluation is hanjan high sini evaluation ki question si answer si phangna TBU. And if you are not able to find the answer, you can ask or you can clarify your doubts during Google Meet class. Amasi evaluation ki question se khangdragadi asagi lecture si gyan ta de hai ni. And in order to check, thank you. In order to check whether you have understand a topic or not, please try to find the answer of question that I have given as a part of evaluation. So with this, thank you, and I am concluding my lecture. Thank you for watching. So the remaining topic will be discussed in the next class. Thank you.